Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice cranberry and lime juice drink. Very nice indeed, and I'm going to dismiss that visitor boat that is full of delinquents and a fire safety officer. So yes, welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we expanded over to the northeastern island and basically cloned our protective custody area, which means actually we don't need any of this. So let me just remove all of that for, well, reasons. Mainly because the all of the staff that are currently in this staff room, I mean, they should be over here. I don't know why they've preferred that one, but there you go. So yes, we've managed to get a cloning of the protective custody area, as well as moving, I say people over, the person over. This is David Lundgren here. So overall, pretty happy with that. However, there is expansion needed, and well, let's do just that. So over to reclaimed wooden wall here, and I want to do a full clone, a full expansion of the protective custody area, and also add in the death row. So that's the plan for this episode. Let me go to a solitary door and then put that in there, and that will get that built. And then this area will have to alter. So the plan is to cut the right-hand side in... I'm probably going to cut this in half and then split the right-hand side into 2, possibly 3 rooms, which is at minimum going to be a library and a mail room, and then maybe a gym. We'll see how we get on. And then the rest of these will probably just open up, say, one side, like the one here, and have some metal detectors, and then have this as a quite luxurious sort of cell box. So we'll knock these up to the highest levels of rating. I don't know if we'll get 15, but we'll certainly get up there with the ratings. So yeah, overall pretty happy with progress. Still obviously issues with the ferry crossings, so we're having to just use the land bridge over here, but at least it's functional. In terms of funds, well, we are really not in want of any of those. We are on 258,000. Yeah, I'm 262. It just keeps going up and up and up because of the forestry island. We also have the graveyard as well, which is a thing. And what I want to do now, because it is in early morning here, go over to intelligence and informants. We have a couple of informants. We have Andrew Sexton. We'll activate those, and they've got 100% coverage, and we do have a couple of inmates which have unknown traits. Now, most likely those inmates will not be targeted. Yeah, we'll have to see though. Let's see where Andrew is. He is over here, who is currently being escorted then down. Oh yes, they're going to get a little bit wet, I think. They're going to be escorted over to here, and then we'll see what these traits are. We've got one here and one here, and I can see that we have a person with tough as a trait, and also a supplier. So supplier, this person has a history with narcotics. They're able to produce narcotics much easier. Well, we don't have any production things on here, I don't think. I don't think the flower garden can do it. Other places, in terms of growing stuff, can, but not here. So there we go. And we can see there's like rolling pins that have been stolen, maybe some ropes and things like that. So it's actually not a big problem, but I am going to do... No, I won't do a shakedown tonight. We've done one semi-recently. So there you go. Back over to grants, because, well, we can pick another one up. We've got... criminally insane we're not having. Basic farming we won't be able to get. Bakery we're not having. And restaurant. So basically we're out of grants at this stage. We're not having any of those. Oh, by the way, I know a couple of people have requested that when we do a interrogation with one of our confidential informants, that we also do a bit of a guard check to see if we've got any crooked guards. We don't have that button. That is a gangs thing, and gangs has to be turned on in order for that to happen. So I'm not saying that there aren't any crooked guards. I'm just saying that we don't have the option to check. I'm just going to assume that we can't have crooked guards because we haven't got that activated in gangs. Or maybe that is not the case and all of our guards are crooked, in which case that's a massive oversight that the button's missing without the option on. But, yeah, not too much of a problem at this stage. If we were having a fully secured facility where nothing could be thrown over the wall, but then the guards are bringing stuff in, then it would be an issue. Whereas, yeah, because this is right near the edge, stuff can be thrown in anywhere. So there's already... The ship's already leaking. So we don't really need to worry about another couple of holes in the hull, if that analogy works for you. Anyway, this is the building getting pretty much finished off. Obviously, we'll require a lot more stuff to be done. I'm just going to lock open this door while we finish off building. There's only a little bit of foundation work to to be done, and there we go, that is now in. So over to our walls and doors, and then to the walls, which is going to be the reclaimed wood wall. That's going to go down here. All of this is going to be, yeah, basically one big common room. Actually, I might put a gym in. Maybe we'll have a... Do we need a gym? I mean, ideally. I'm waiting for them to put that wall in. Once the wall's in, I'll demolish this one, and then I'll move stuff around. The question is as well, obviously danger level going up. Let me just double check that. Needs are fine for the most part. Staff needs we haven't really checked. There's a warmth and hydration need. We are fulfilling the hydration need with the drinks fountain. And the warmth need is just because it's -4 degrees and they have to work outside a lot of the time, the guards. So, well, and indeed the workers. So, it's just a thing. Severe weather incoming. Light blizzards. Lowest is going to be nearly -20. So, maybe put a thicker jumper on. You see this is getting built here. They built one wall and then went on break. Typical, typical tradesperson. And, oh, where they're going with that? Oh, they're putting the lights in. Fair enough. I've just noticed as well that the cook has to travel quite a way. I'm going to have to force this open. Yeah, quite a way around to get the meals over here. Speaking of meals as well. Ooh, I'll check out this first. What's happened there? Overdosed. Right. So it looks like they were being escorted to here, but didn't make it in time. Yeah, as I was saying, this area here, we have... I think we'll demolish walls. Yeah, we've got the deliveries of prisoner uniforms and food, but it's a bit slow, so I'm going to put in, I think I'm going to put in the pathing there as well. Also, over here, we can see this is currently on break and eating in this room, even though, well, there's this. Dump loads of food on the floor. Why have they done that? And there is food here. It looks like it's empty, but it does say staff meals. So you got staff meals 12, staff meals 7, staff meals 21. So there are staff meals there. They've just, well, they're underneath. They've been stored underneath. That's the proper place to store them, if you've not received adequate training. So we're going to go ahead and add in a pathway along here. I don't know if they're just going to go diagonal or not. It's a bit of a shame that we've got this. Whoa! Thanks, game. The game took control of the camera for a moment there. You know what? I don't know why I'm not just completely tiling the entire thing. There we go. I'm not tiling the entire thing because it's going to take ages, but let's just do that. And that. And oh! Oh! Wow. So we've got undead here. We've got breakouts over here. Benji the janitor. We've got a visitor. And one up here as well. That's Auntie there. Let me go ahead and do a guard response at this location. Unpause it, because they're trying to break out there. So we've got a couple of guards wandering around. That's alright. We have 4 undead units, 3 of them low tier, and 1 of them medium. Now there might be some that I haven't even seen. So, we'll see. None around here, none around here. Guard response over there, that's been dealt with. So I don't know where the rest of them are. There's a worker on break in the security room with loads of food trays. And what are they bringing over there? More sandwiches. The workers are bringing sandwiches in here. This is definitely not set to any particular room. Yeah, it's definitely not set to any particular room, so I don't know why that is the case there. Just looking over here, I can see workers are still cracking on. So there's... Oh yeah, there we go. I was going to say, are there some undead around, but not. The left-hand side just didn't update in time. Alright, so we've got the workers putting in all of the tiles, which is good. I do want to go to some utilities here and indeed run some utilities. We do have lots of electrical wire, and I'm just going to run that right across, like so, conveniently right across the centre there, where we're going to have the chair. And, oh, here we go. This is the storm, and yeah, we're going to have a couple of things freeze up. Could be to do with the doors being open. Let's just double check our... where is it? Temperature. Oh yeah, wow, chilly. Chilly, chilly. So, this is actually okay, 20 degrees C, but these ones are down to 4 near the windows there. Everywhere else, though, is pretty much alright. So that's good to see. I tell people to stay indoors if they can. I think it's minus 19. I don't think anyone's going to necessarily perish from it. There's the workers hanging inside. Don't want to be going out. And hang on a minute. Ah, that's a problem. So yeah, a couple of these people have been brought over because when we extended it, removed the protective custody. Not too much of a problem. I mean, we do have 55 medium security. Shared capacity is 70. The problem is that the inmates are not good enough to to move, so there's some cells that are just straight up empty because, well, I'm going to have to turn that stain doors off, by the way. Yeah, some inmates just, they're not able to be moved, so we've got cells that are empty. If we go to occupancy, let's have a quick look. It is cell status. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free cells, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've got nearly 20 cells that are unoccupied because of their grading. If I turn off cell quality in programs, ooh, that's got even colder now. Wow. In policy here, we could turn off cell grading. So, if disabled, prisoners will be assigned to any cell, regardless of quality, but prisoners in cells of lower quality than average will be more resentful. Prisoners will still upgrade to high-quality cells if they behave well. So I'm going to turn that off. It just means that we can get more people in. We're down to -7 now. And temperature and danger level is indeed dropping? No, danger level is dropping, temperature is increasing. And there's also a tunnel being found by the look of it as well. So I'll remove tunnels. I'm just going to do a remove tunnels. And we have a lot of spare room to take in more prisoners. Correct. And, oh, some more zombies as well. Frozen zombies. Frozen undead. There's a visitor. Obviously, everyone's panicking around there. They don't want to go anywhere near that person. I think all of this stuff in here is pretty much sorted. So let's go ahead and add in a... You want a gym at the back? Minimum size 7x7. Needs to be indoors. So we can have a gym there. And we can have a common room. I'll just search for it. Common room, which will go along like that. And all of this will just move stuff over. So the prayer mats. Just double clicking and then bringing them over. In the gymnasium, naturally, we're going to put in the gym mats. Strangely, it's the biggest gym in here. And, yeah, we don't actually need something this size. But we do have the space, so it's going to happen. We'll have a couple of arcade cabinets in here, maybe. Water cooler. We'll have some weights benches. Dumbbell racks. Something like that. And do we have a fountain in there? We don't have a fountain. So, drink fountain. I'm going to put a drinks fountain in here. And phone booths. If I could actually type. There we go. Phone booths. Put them in there. So then hopefully the person in here can crack on with that one. Where is our deployment? Deployment is set to protective custody. I'm actually seeing where our protective custody inmates are. They're there. I think they've been released, but the helicopter ain't flying away. Let's dismiss that vehicle then. And there it goes. Oh yeah. So that prisoner's been released. Teacher, loads of visitors. They'll find alternate ways. They'll find alternate ways, I'm sure. So there's visitor board. It says visitors 17, but there can't be any visitors this late at night. So we'll dismiss that. Back over here then, we can see the common room's been altered. Put some flooring in. So flooring, dark wood flooring, all of this, like so. And looks like the severe weather has finished. So, how do you want to do this? Let's go for planning and walls. And naturally, this is going to be all walls. I don't know why it's doing that. Whoa, it's kicked off. Snitch ex-law enforcement. That must have been part of the... Oh, there's a couple of them. Wow. Okay. Guard response immediately. That was part of the intake. Brought people over. I think they're going to get there in time. So, there is a person there, extremely strong snitch and ex-law enforcement. They're going to be protective custody. And there was another one in there, but I'm guessing that's a person that is no longer living. Yeah. Okay. Let's have another quick look around then. What's that that's been thrown over? A crowbar. It is a crowbar. I mean, just for statistics, let's just put yeah. It's like someone slipping over on a wet floor and then you put the sign there. Right. So those two. And I'm quickly looking around. Is that person back over there? I'm not seeing them. No, it's because I've left. Let's recruit an informant. Sin Thailand, apparently. Not seeing the rest of it. In terms of, like, dangerous traits. So, back over to our walls here. And if we were to add in a mail room, what size would it be? It's 5 by something. 5 by 5. Okay. What about a library? So a library would be, again, 5 by 5. And a gym, I think it's just indoors. So 7 by 7. So, we want a 5. I'll do it in the middle so I can actually see it. It's 5. So... library, mail room, and then a gym would be 7. So we could do that. Okay, that is possible, and then we could get rid of that. So still have 8 extra cells that are of a higher quality. That's potentially the way to do it. Make the gym a little bit bigger, so it's, you know, got that going for it. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to do that. So, we are... gonna go at the bottom, dismantle object, and basically dismantle all of those objects. Go. And then we'll remove the walls. We'll put in the extra bits, get the gym in, etc. This gym's getting built as well. There's the arcade cabinets. We still don't have one person pass the 3 strikes program, which is a bit of a shame. Reoffending rate has gone down. Punishment, I think, has also gone down, but I'll check the better one here. Punishment and reform is at 7. Work experience is 2. I don't know how it's so low. Because we've got, apart from bakery, we've got all of the work in. We've got carpentry. We've got standard work for license plates. We've got solar panel development. We've got all sorts, but it's just not seemingly working. Ah, I see that dismantling everything has indeed dismantled the lights as well. Okay, that's fine. We can sort that out. Over to our walls then, and demolish walls, and we're going to take out the internal walls of these buildings. Or this building, should I say. Got a couple more visitor boats just chilling out here, but we do... It says visitors 17. Just going to dismiss that. Prisoner, teacher, and spiritual leader. They're all on site, but I don't know where they are. It says that released, so I'll just dismiss that. What's concerning is not the one undead, but that for a moment the door control system was not being operated. This is slightly annoying, because what's happened here is that because these are no longer cells, they're not being no one's being escorted to them, and furthermore they are locked closed because, well, cells. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the CCTV to there. We're then going to put in the wall. Oh, almost used the wrong wall there. It is reclaimed wooden wall. That'll go across there. Make sure we wire that up though. Huh. 8 and 8. But I've just removed one. So surely that would have been alright. So I've been... It is active now. Hopefully it'll just cycle. So, no canteens assigned. That's because there's no door into it, so we'll fix that. So doors, and we want a standard door, I think. Just a jail door. Followed by a metal detector, which is going to go there. And then people can be put in there. So, let's put in some doors. We'll have a door here, and maybe a door on there. And then we'll put the walls in. So walls, reclaimed wood wall, and across there. And then we'll remove the planning because we just don't need it anymore. How's things going on over here? Alright, but... protective custody. We have one person as protective custody. Why have they not been escorted over here? Where are they? I bet they're around here. They've been put in one of these. Prisoners. There they are. Welsh. There they are. Nope. I'm going to escort them to this new area. I've told them to move. I don't know if that'll work. I think they are... yeah, they are moving over now. The other way to do is to click on them and say change cell. Which I should have chosen new cell. But it works this way anyway, so... not going to lose too much sleep over that. So we've ordered the walls. We've ordered in the doors. And hopefully the removal of that food tray. So there we go. And it now means that... there they are. There's Welsh being brought to their new cell. This should then, yep, be set so that they can eat. And indeed, they are now eating in there. Brilliant. That is all functioning. There's even more people here as well. There are no canteens accessible by this. Pretty confident this. Pretty confident that it is accessible. And, oh, we found tunnels. That is definitely a tunnel. Let's do a shakedown and see if we can find said tunnel. We'll also connect this thing up as well. Why are they not accessible? They are 100% accessible. Let's check out food distribution. Yeah, look at that. It's just not been assigned to that. How strange. Is there a... that's why. So, it's where this is. That's fine. Just put that as shared. That'll now function. But I'm going to lock open that door. Lock. Open. Just a quirk of the current build. So, radiator can go on the back. While we're doing the rads, we'll do the similar thing. So, a rad can go there, rad can go there. Dismantle utility, all of that, and oops. And then those. And then we'll have to run more stuff. which is the hot water pipe. She'll just run across like that, and then we'll put in the insulation. So yeah, bit of a... Oh! Power. That's why it's highly preferable that you don't run power and water right on top of one another, because then you end up having a problem like that when you try to dismantle it. So I've prioritised the building of this power cable so, you know, these people don't freeze to death. That's only 0 degrees. Just huddle up in bed, it'll be fine. Just nice blankie, it'll just be fine. This is still alright. Gymnasium in. And that's of some concern. Okay. Toilet. Dismantle that toilet, because I think that's where we'll find something. Chapman's just used it. I reckon he's been stashing something there. And there's the tunnel. I do find that tunnel searches are, and I mean this with the best will in the world, mostly utterly useless. I've done several tunnel searches in a row and found nothing. And then you remove one toilet. It's like, oh look, it's a 40-length tunnel with people building underneath. And it's like, hang on, how is this a thing? But it is. So, prisoner capacity. Have I focused this and they're not building it? Is it a deliveries thing? It is. We've got the visitor boat stuck again, and probably the helicopter. Yeah, now and again you just have to dismiss everything and it sort of fixes itself. So, at least it's only -1, but it's going to start to snow. What season are we on? Winter. What a surprise. Not much of a surprise considering the rain and snow and the temperature, is it? So, looks like they are indeed focusing on the power. Power should be back on now, which it is. And lighting. Let's just, you know, actually put some lighting in. I don't know if this is in the correct order, but, well, it's the order that we went with. And we shouldn't need to order anymore, which is good. Utilities then. Water. Hot insulation. Well, I'm still waiting for them to do that. And they haven't dismantled those bits. How curious that there's that one bit. Oh no, they fixed it. Good. And there's another part of the utility that's been removed. Like I say, running it across is a bit of a problem. Oh! A tunnel there. That could be legit. Let's dismantle that. Let's see what we get. Insulation, then we can run. Water's back on. Power's back on. Tunnel is... There's another one here. Yeah, they've actually found that one though. A lot of the time they will find it if they're just searching the cell. Oh no, that's been removed and I'm not seeing tunnel there. Could just be a false reading. It was just in line with that toilet, so yeah, it made sense. Oh, there's the tyre apparatus that they are using, or is it apparatus? Either way, when they get to the top of this, they could probably just jump over that fence and onto the sand and in the water, but yeah. At least be about that the better. And there's another. Is that another tunnel? Oh, it's the same one. God, the removal for it anyway. Okay, so we have, for the most part, accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We have managed to get in the expansion for the gym and the common room over here. We've got these rooms sorted. These ones now with people assigned to them, and then 1, 2, 3 rooms which we've been clearing them out so you can see the remnants of it. It's quite nice to see that remnants of what it was, but we do need definitely to get it all set up. So we need the gym, we want the mail room, and we want the library, which I think would have been probably benefit to be a bit bigger, but it is what it is. So we've got that set up. We've got it ordered. Next episode, we'll finish that off and build death row. Question is, do we have any death row inmates? Unavailable, because it's currently closed, because we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any capacity for it. But we shall see how we get on with all of that. I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.